the situation, this situation now is just, you know, Lucas Browne is a very charismatic heavyweight. Let me look up his record real quick. Lucas Browne is a very charismatic heavyweight, but now he's failed his second drug test, right? By the WBC. So even though he's supposed to be, or was supposed to be fighting Shannon Briggs for that WBA world title, now that's all in jeopardy. So basically, any WBC ranked fighters have to take 24/7 year-round testing, which is a good thing by VADA. And a lot of people were thinking that, well, you know, maybe Shannon Briggs is not a clean fighter. But turns out Lucas Browne is the one who's not a clean fighter. He's pretty much fresh off of a 6-month suspension because when he fought a fighter by the name of Ruslan Chagaev, who is now retired, he beat Ruslan Chagaev for that WBA world title. That's the underling title to the WBA Super Award, which at that time Tyson Fury had. Now it is now it is said that once Anthony Joshua beats Eric Molina, or if he beats Eric Molina, that Anthony Joshua is going to be fighting Vladimir Klitschko for the IBF and the WBA Super World title. And then the winner of Shannon Briggs and Lucas Browne would have been the mandatory for the winner of that sometime within the next year. So Lucas Browne has failed his second drug test, the first drug test, right, when he failed. People were like, okay, he's a likable guy. People gave him a pass, especially with the drug that he failed. It's a drug that has been known to be used in livestock. So they were saying that maybe he ate some more contaminated meat, like Eric Morales did, you know, before he fought Danny Garcia in the second fight. So he was given a pass, but now you fail a second drug test for a drug that is supposed to increase recovery ability, you know, after training and increase stamina. It's like, wait a minute, it's shady, bro. It's shady. It's shady. So, Hatton Promotions. Let me read this, right? I'm going to read it to you. I am TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. This is the statement from Hatton Promotions. Remember, Lucas Browne is an Australian Ricky Hatton fighter, former MMA, or what was he, kickboxing, but MMA fighter. Okay. Firstly, we wish to make it absolutely clear that we support fully the WBC program in its efforts to rid the sport of performance-enhancing drugs. Clearly, the test results are hugely disappointing for the company and for Lucas himself. For a man in a team who fought so hard to clear his name following what is now universally accepted to have been a deliberate contamination of products he ingested prior to his March fight with Ruslan Chagaev. This is a bitter blow. Lucas was cleared of any deliberate wrongdoing a few months ago, and we feel it would be somewhat unfair and incorrect for anyone to suggest that the results of the latest tests bring the outcome of his previous exoneration into question. Let me stop right there, but it's going to. This is a second failed drug test. Come on, you got to understand that. You know, it's going to bring into question, like, well, wait a minute, you know. We kind of gave him a pass for the first test, but now he failed again? So it's like, wait a minute, come on. Fire your strength and conditioning coach. All right, if you don't got one, then get one. Fire your strength and conditioning coach. Fire his ass. Let me finish. Even though he has no WBC ranking to protect and is in a position for a mandatory WBA world title fight, Lucas entered the WBC clean boxing program voluntarily. That's right, he's not ranked by the WBC. But still, that's a good thing that he did. Yes, we're going to give him credit for that. That's a good thing that he did. We do not feel that this is the action of a man who wishes to intentionally take performance-enhancing drugs. That does make a little sense, but it's like you failed 2 drug tests, bro. Somebody's got to take the blame for this shit. As such, we will be working closely with Lucas' team and his lawyer, Leon Margolis, that's a good lawyer, to conduct a thorough investigation into the supplements Lucas has been advised to take on the day-to-day basis. We will also look into any prescribed medication he has been given in order to seek out the source of the alleged banned substance. Once that investigation has taken place and the circumstances of this test results have been understood, we will comment further. Given what is at stake, we feel it would be inappropriate to speculate and comment further at it at this stage. But it's like, yo, you failed the fucking drug test just twice. So it's like, we got to speculate, you know? He seems like a cool dude. He don't seem like a dickhead, but it's like, yo, on some real shit, holler at a strength and conditioning coach. Because when it comes to these banned substances, right, you got to know everything that you're putting into your body. You got to know all the chemical breakdowns and all that shit. So which means whoever your strength and conditioning coach is got to really be studying and researching shit all day, every day. That's a lot of motherfucking work you got to do to make sure that you're putting the right shit or not putting the wrong shit inside your body. You know, so, for example, in Antonio Tarver's situation, he's saying, you know, he's been framed and all that and all that type of stuff. It's like, yo, bro, y'all need to do some motherfucking research. And it's hard when you fail 2 drug tests, you know? 2. You know, I gotta kill it. My bad. I'm getting rid of I didn't take my trash out last week because I was in a hospital. So now, when I was away, fucking, long story short, bad fruit and shit. But this thing is hard to. I mean, we shouldn't speculate, but you failed 2 drug tests, and I really wanted to see the Shannon Briggs fight. I really wanted to see Lucas Browne versus Shannon Briggs, even though it probably would have been a nasty, ugly affair. I still wanted to see it. Now, Shannon Briggs is going crazy. You know, Shannon Briggs got 0 chill. He's got negative 0.27 chill. He is slaughtering Lucas Browne. You know, he's already was slaughtering him before. And now it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with David Haye, because now David Haye is in a situation where he's the mandatory for the winner of Joseph Parker versus Andy Ruiz, but also he can step in and fight Shannon Briggs. Shannon Briggs has been wanting to fight for that WBA world. So this is really going to be, you know, interesting developments. And we don't know how long it's going to take for Lucas Browne investigation to be complete. So let me tell you what the drug is called. It's called Ostarine. It's also the same drug that fucking Lucien Boutte got popped for. And you know, Lucien Boutte got the best strength and conditioning coach in the business. Mimo ever did. You know, so you know, it's a sad situation, but it's like you gotta understand like how it looks. You gotta understand how it looks. You see what I'm saying? You gotta understand how it looks. It's 2 drug tests. Basically, as far as the media is concerned, you know, and really, like, as far as the media concerned, you know, Lucas Browne got a pass for the first drug test. They're like, all right, we understand, like, this drug, you probably ate some fucking cattle over there, or, you know, probably was in your water. Next time you go to Russia, take your own motherfucking food, take your own, anybody who go to Russia to fight, take your own motherfucking food, take your own motherfucking water, you know? Like, nah, you know, but now it's like, yo, it's a second one, bro. It's a second drug test, bro. Bro. It's a second drug test. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. As the story develops, this whole WBA boxing tournament is cursed. You know, this whole WBA situation is cursed. And heavyweight is cursed. But, you know, as we get more information, I am going to, you know, release it to you guys. I am TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live on FightView360.com. All the links to my social media are right down below in the description box. You got to go to my Instagram and see this fucking shit Shannon Briggs posted about Lucas Browne. Please subscribe, share, comment, like.